संघाला वंदन आणि आपल्या सर्वांना जय भीम. आणि मला मराठी येते, पण मी मराठीत बोलणार नाही, कारण काय तिथे लिहिलेलं त्याच्यामुळे मला इंग्लिश बोलावं लागत आहे. 7th इंटरनॅशनल बुद्धिस्ट कॉन्फरन्स असं सगळं असल्यामुळे मी मराठीत बोलणार नाही. आता माझं मराठी बोलणं बंद होईल, तर मला क्षमा करा. हे आमचे मित्र आहेत, आम्ही एकत्र शिकलो वगैरे, हसतही असंच होतो तेव्हा. आता कमी झालं थोडं थोडं. ह्यांचं हसणं कमी झालं कारण त्यांचं लग्न झालं, माझं हसणं कमी नाही झालं कारण माझं लग्न नाही झालं होतं वाटतं, पण ते मग गेलेत बिचारे. दॅट अपार्ट, सर्वांना इकडे कोणी असतील भिक्खू त्यांना वंदन, जसं मी म्हटलेलं आहे संघाला वंदन. ऑलराईट, सो दिस बिंग and the 7th International Buddhist Conference, right? That too in India, in here. And I'm so happy to see everybody here, the monks from abroad, maybe from Japan, as I can see. Are you from Japan? Oh yeah, here. हे ना मराठी आल्यामुळे समजत नाही कुठे बोलायचं. No, it's gone. ये सब इंग्लिश में बोले तो बंद होता है.
हेलो भैया,
नो इवन दिस इज स्टॉप्ड, ये भी गया. अभी शुरू, तुम आया तो शुरू होता, तो इधर ही रहो आप. हेलो हेलो, दिस वर्क्स, आई एम श्योर. या, सो द monks from abroad, one from Japan, how many are, I don't know how many are from where. Oh, you're from Vietnam? I was there in 2019 for the conference. And you from? Huh? Myanmar, wonderful. And him? Him. Indian monk. He looks like you. I mean like you. Okay. All the monks from India and abroad, right? That would serve. And my dear friends, Maja Bandhu Bhagininna, and in English, Bandhu Bhagininna, brothers and sisters. So, this conference is very, 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 very important, and probably you have heard about from the speakers that how wonderful this conference is and would be for tomorrow also. And there's another man whom I know very well. He is a research worker and head of the department of this, Pali and archaeology department, whom I know personally. And I have my research work, but I come from chemistry department. So I have done on quantum physics, quantum mind, quantum chemistry, all that quantum is. But now I would probably work in the future on quantum mind of the monks who created the Pali verses on the stone. So this mind with stone created the world of the Buddha, and that could be a real work done by you tomorrow, and maybe your children would do also at the same time. So I'm very happy to speak this because I come from Aurangabad, past Aurangabad, now it is Sambhaji Nagar, right? And then there are caves, Buddhist caves in Aurangabad, where I meditated a lot when I was a student. And of course, when I became a monk, I have been doing the same thing there. And I could see some of them. In Aurangabad caves, there are not very many, just one or two, carvings. But in Ajanta, you would find more. In Ellora, you find some. The professor will be able to speak more on this topic, and he would be able to give you every detail of the subject. I know part of it. But then tomorrow, if someone comes, because on this aspect nobody has worked the way I'm talking to you now. How the quantum mind, how the electrons, protons, mesons, gluons, whatever elementary particles are, or quantum particles, how did they work after meditation in the mind, in the brain of the monks who carved all those, on the stone, all the gathas of the Buddha. Okay? And that has to be done in the near future, and I'm sure the artificial intelligence would be able to help you as to how the things have come in the mind of the monks and of the people of that time. And that would be a real work, research work done by the Buddhist monks and the people who would work in that area tomorrow. I don't know how many minutes I have to speak. But how many minutes should I speak? Because whenever I speak, I ask the monk how many minutes I should speak. So I should be controlled. I have to control my mind. My cap is there, which controls my mind. But, but I kept it there. You know, why did Baba Sahib keep the hat on often? So someday I'll talk to you about that. But today, how many minutes, Bante? Because they have not eaten anything. All the monks, you know, they would look at me, stare at me and say, why does this monk speak before he eats? So Bante, what time should I? I'm sorry. 5 minutes. Now I would not go beyond 5 minutes. When I said 5 minutes, 5 minutes. Now if you have any question, ask. Let me speak for 2 minutes. Then ask any question if allowed by the man who is the chairman. Who is the chairman here? So by the chairman, if he allows you to ask me any question, I would be able to answer you any question on this topic. But try to listen to me only for 5 minutes. Look here. Ajanta, Ellora, and then another, caves are there. But those caves are not worth seeing now because they are nearly ruined. But there are some caves in Madhya Pradesh, in MP now, They have been discovering many, many caves. The many statues of the Buddha, the many carving things. So that if you work upon tomorrow, and if you discover more and more and more into that, you would be able to know how the enlightened mind of the monks and of the men in that time worked for the Dhamma and also for the spread of the Dhamma, and how therefore these particular particular carving has come up to. So my 3 minutes are over. Only 2 minutes left. And everybody is looking at me because they are very hungry. And once some monk has gone to the Buddha and then that monk said, Bhante, I was talking to that person who has come on the top of that hill where I was sitting in meditation, and that monk came to me and asked me, what did he ask you? The Buddha said to that monk. He said, Bhante, I was listening to you for 1 hour and I did not know, I couldn't understand anything. And then the Buddha said to this man, the Buddha said, he didn't understand what you taught because you know the Dhamma best and you could have given him the best. He said, I did all my efforts. I tried to tell him, and now he says he doesn't know anything because he didn't understand anything. Then the Buddha says, did you ask him one question? You know what was the question? त्यांना काहीच कळणार नाही नंतर मी मराठीत बोललो ए बाई छोटी ताई माझं ऐकायचं असेल तर तुम्ही बोलू नका किंवा तुम्ही बोलत असाल तर मी बोलत नाही आता मी मराठीत बोललो त्यांना समजलं इंग्लिशमध्ये समजत नाही ना तो प्रॉब्लेम आहे सो ह्यांनी मला इंग्लिशमध्ये बोलायला सांगितलं दॅट्स व्हाय आय एम स्पीकिंग इन इंग्लिश look here when the Buddha asked that man to that monk Buddha told look did you ask that man did you eat tu javan kela ka did you eat and then the monk said no Bhante I did not ask him this question because there was nothing in his stomach it was not there anything in his stomach it didn't go to his brain it didn't go to his head so now I know this I remembered Buddha now and I know now you are very hungry and so because I remembered the Buddha because I am a monk and because I know that unless you eat your blood would not go with those proteins and all and your quantum chemistry or physics would not therefore work. So please try to understand people who would come here and put their research work before you and maybe in the future that you can carry on. I would again say maybe artificial intelligence would help you. Thank you very much. Bhante Chandrakirti, I am grateful to him. He was I'm very close to him. Not now, I was close to him there. I'll go very close to him now. But he was very close to me when he called me and he said, Bhante, are you free? I said, I'm very free and I'm coming to give some lectures. Hopefully, all the foreigners did understand my point of view, what I wanted to say. Did you understand, Bhante, anything I said? Thank you very much. Now you can eat and I can also eat. Yes, thanks a lot. And Jai Hind to you all. Thank you very much for being with me. Thank you, Bhante. Sorry.
आप देख रहे हैं WLBS न्यूज चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना और बेल आइकन को प्रेस करना ना भूलें।